Okay, let's get started. With the NBA, as a dunk contest, 3-point shot shooting stunningly, and I am an all-star. But right when I was talking about being an all-star, here it is. I am all-star. That's crazy.
So when you're on the road and you do get a little bit of free.
Also, looks like I'm in the dunk contest as well.
This is 2K
but to be in
Sports.
this situation is awesome. I'm just gonna keep playing through it here. Oh, to continue. Brian, word that you get to show off your skills against others. Fire. So I'm gonna be a racist or something. Whatever I am gonna be, and I'm happy. You have to be all-star game. I know I'm a young player. We're gonna keep calling me a rookie. I'm not no rookie no more because. See, there you go. See, they got me in the green head run now. That's awesome. I'm in my second year, but they still call me rookie. This wedge straight in Miami.
Fans, all fans in attendance will receive a poster of Bernie.
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, DJ was officially named to the All-Star team, and he couldn't be happier about it. In talking to him before the game, he told me it's always been a dream of his to play alongside the best of the best. And this is just the latest chapter in what has become one of the most endearing stories in all of sports this year. Guys?
Yep.
And when you look at the numbers, what he means to his team, you really can't deny that he deserves to be there.
Yeah.
You have to feel happy for the young man.
And Brett, with the grind of the season really upon us, we're about halfway through. Is this the point where the bench helps a team be better, be a bigger factor in going forward from this point?
Yeah, there's no doubt
It's
about
really
that,
a hard
Kevin.
game. We
It's
all
a
know
great
Miami
point
plays
that
well.
the depth of
Coach
your
really
team
well, but
at this point in the year is something
where
coaches can feel confident
right
about
away,
being a
Sean Whiteside
team,
knocks down
that
his
they know
first
they
shot.
can rely on these guys to come in and bring the juice every night competitively.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up
They're
and
the hard
ready to go.
so good
On the court right now for the Celtics.
Right away, they
Kyrie Irving is up there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Hayward. Then there's Horford.
And I just caught
and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position.
And someone just was baited into that foul. Waiters with the herky-jerky move. Tough cover.
Brent, you played briefly with the Heat. What was it like coming to this team mid-season and getting to play with a player who is revered by Miami fans in Alonzo Mourning?
Well, the thing that I always thought about with Alonzo Mourning was the intensity with which he played with, and to watch his approach both in practice and in his preparation to get ready for big-time basketball was the most impressive part of having an opportunity to suit up with a Hall of Famer in Alonzo Mourning.
Right side sets the
not going to allow him
pushing it up
to get through me.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
So good when it comes to screens.
And with the All-Star roster being announced, you can expect to see DJ take a part in the game. He'll get a chance to suit up with the best of the best.
And no matter which way you slice it, DJ deserves to be an all-star. It would have been criminal if a player of his caliber, who means so much to his team, did not make the roster.
Right through both of y'all to the basket, ladies.
Straight in. Mr. Clutch has got 7.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
Yeah, it's the first quarter, and he's already in attack mode, setting the tone right here.
Bosch dishes to Waiters.
Stolen again by Mr. Clutch.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded
Horford.
Horford has a wide open look. Yabusele passes to Irving.
Here's a three. Got it.
From deep, the three-pointer good for Mr. Clutch.
10-4.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And it's Whiteside off the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And a cued in Hassan Whiteside on that play. Great at playing within the offense and then spotting the open man.
Yabusele passes to Mr. Clutch. Celtics passing it around. Pulls it up.
There's a jump shot. No, not a time.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. You got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Good by Waiters.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And the pass to Mr. Clutch.
No.
Rebound by the Heat. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And simply put, they couldn't score. They never got completely in sync in that one.
This is when you look at the opposition and give them some credit with their defensive effort, just a higher level of energy and focus. They were disruptive.
Lock at 6. Here's Whiteside. Second chance shot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Jump shot, got it.
Shot is on the money. Mr. Clutch has got 12.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Johnson against Irving. Bosch, high post.
Bosch gets fouled.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And how Chris Bosch draws that foul speaks volume to just how clever a basketball player he truly is.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Bosch. And so Bosch nails both of them. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Right through the defense, the basket, can't finish.
Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And you know, normally when you look at a guy like Whiteside with the field goal percentage and all, you think it's all about dunks. But I tell you what, he's improved his entire repertoire of scoring options near the
Whiteside
rim.
to Waiters.
He's even showing that he can step
Waiters
out and knock
against
down
Kyrie, trying to make a move. Waiters back to Bosch. Nope. Whiteside early down. Trying to block him. Won't go, right?
No good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gonna take an action too.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
This time, just go right through and a foul.
A chance for one more at the free throw line. Whiteside earlier in his career didn't have as many options to score. But
15.
Craig, he's been very conscious of keeping that improvement of his game, and especially on the offensive end.
And Whiteside has been self-motivated since he's come back to the NBA. He's got the great length. He gets the hooks. He's got that baby hook.
There's Waiters. Nope. Whiteside, another rebound.
He just continues to improve offensively, all the while still being a force on the defensive side of the floor.
Right through both, everyone throwing down.
Two-handed jam.
17 for Mr.
Really
Clutch.
off his slick passing with that dime.
The Heat trail by 5. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Waiters outside.
Waiters jump shot, knocks
Good
down.
off the back rim and in. Waiters got 6.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Out to Hayward.
Hayward a three. And got it.
The triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Johnson draws the double. Blindside dishes to Johnson. Bosch the screen. Waiters for 3.
Nope.
The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Mr.
Let's go right to the defense. The
Hey,
basket
Trevor, you know
gets
there's a lot of
fouled.
jawing, a lot of communication out there on the floor. And when you were playing, who was the best trash talker you ever went up against?
Well, I played with the notorious one in Seattle by the name of Gary Payton. A lot
I
of
can
people
tell you my
really
appreciation.
high up on their list. I also remember one Bonzi Wells
Knocked out
at his
both.
time when he was with the Portland Trailblazers and Sacramento Kings, being a bit lippy. And then occasionally there would be a John Barry talking to me, but
Really?
I never listened to him growing up, Kevin, so why would I listen to him on the court?
Good way to approach it. And Olynyk kicks to Waiters. Johnson the screen. Pass to Clark.
Clark.
From past the arc.
For 3. Nope.
A rebound by the Celtics. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like,
Marcus
though,
Morris
that
for
is that
3.
They just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here
Gamer
tonight.
vlog. Ronnie Curtis.
And Miami calls their
I will
first
when I'm
time
done.
of the game.
Thanks for the comment.
Over the decades,
If you
the way the
subscribe
league has
to me
grown, phenomenal. Doing
and like my video,
no
I'll
small
subscribe
part
to you.
The leadership.
Is that a
Brett,
deal?
what are some of the key traits you've seen
Gamers vlog.
these two great NBA commissioners? And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the floor for Boston. Tatum out there with Hayward. And it's Mr. Clutch. Then there's Irving. And it's Yabusele in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Waiters.
No way.
Whiteside.
Whiteside.
Hayward grabs the
Nope.
board.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's
3.
where they can't
Ah.
afford to get lazy.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus.
And there's
his
Johnson.
Eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over.
Right through
Kevin,
the
that
defense.
mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, DA. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Bring a foul.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Miami called for the foul. For Boston, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season
And that's
from the
it.
free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line. The Heat trail by 18.
Why is he going so slow?
Waiters with the ball.
We're
He had a
destroying
12-point
Miami
outing
now.
in their last game against the Utah
Waiters,
Jazz.
the basket
This
lays
passing
it.
tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense.
First one
to
mistake I've
pieces out
done.
there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points
Ooh,
from
that
close
pass.
range.
It's on me. My bad. So yeah, Gamer Vlogs, if you can subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. Let's make that a deal.
Here's the screen.
And if you also can shout me
He
out,
dishes it to
get
Whiteside.
some more subscribers for myself. It'll work too.
Bosh, that's the pick for Whiteside. The wing jumper off target.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
Right through, and this time
And it's
miss.
Miami with the rebound. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
A foul.
And some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle, especially on the defensive end.
And there are games where an opponent gets aggressive. You got to raise your level of play. They failed to do that in this one.
Winslow kicks to Waiters.
As Waiters. No.
The outside game just not clicking for them tonight. That three-point percentage is up from where it was in the first quarter, but that ain't saying a whole lot.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Tatum. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Waiters. Kicks to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Get a
He
basket
trades it as
later.
the shot clock ticks down. Mr. Clutch has got 4 this quarter.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Now the feed to Bosh. Over Irving.
Bosh,
Miami
no.
no good on that time either.
Just wondering why.
As I'm wide open, I'm just going to lay it in.
Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
25
At full
points.
speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
Timeout called, the Heat.
I don't think anybody around the league does this, but a lot of fans do. Eric Spoelstra won 2 championships while in Miami as the head coach of the Heat. Of course, he had the big 3, but he was the one that orchestrated and got those guys to work things out to become title contenders for the years they were together.
Here's Waiters. 8 points for him. Johnson in the corner.
Johnson
A
misses.
three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Waiters. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Irving. Celtics passing it around.
There's a three. Oh, no.
No good from Mr. Clutch.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Bosch, the screen. Winslow wide open, and he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics leading by 17. There's Mr. Clutch.
Oh, man, I got hit hard.
Go on a scoring rampage last game. Brett, what about moving without the ball? Who are some of the guys that, beyond just doing it, do it with great effectiveness?
The first guy that comes to mind is J.J. Redick. Old school, in the vein of Reggie Miller, running off of multiple screens with those scattered short steps to get himself on balance, square himself up, and knock shots down. J.J. Redick, Ray Allen, Kyle Korver, great players who really, in the dying art of scoring off of the screen, have tremendous fundamentals.
Rip Hamilton, too, would always run around and take advantage of those screens, and I can see him running in my mind's eye right now.
Great call, Kevin. I often read the back of Rip Hamilton's jersey because I could not catch up with
And Johnson has put up and misses.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Oh, take the slip with that. Yeah.
The kick out.
I don't know. Kyrie a three. Got it.
From 3-point land.
Kyrie Irving from downtown.
Like that, Kevin, Kyrie is showing just how confident
on my third assist of the night.
Offensive ability.
Pass to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. Waiters up top. 8 points for him. And that's good.
Waiters banks it.
Waiters got 4 points in the quarter. Boston leading by 20.
He was made wide open. Yabusele knocks it down.
Here are the Celtics with another basket.
Good decision to kick the ball out as the defense collapsed.
Now here's Waiters. Not a lot of room. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Right side a screen.
Bosch throws it down.
With the slam.
That's great basketball to feed Bosch. He completes the spectacular dunk there.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second.
Right side out there. Damn it.
And here we go with Waiters running it up the court.
Bosch,
and he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
And that triggers the halftime.
Thank you, Kevin. First, congrats on being selected to your first All-Star game. Now, how excited are you?
I'll do my best to win.
Oh, man, it's going to be a whirlwind the whole weekend, but I'll do my best to enjoy every second of it. You know, I know this is the biggest weekend for the league, and, you know, there's going to be a lot going on, so I'm just excited to do my best.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, great job from him in that first.
Him to play that physical. How do you do that without creating too much contact?
Waiters and Winslow are the wing. A lot of length up front with Bosch and Whiteside in the middle. And it's Johnson at the one. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Pass to Mr. Clutch.
There's the three. Got it.
From 3-point range.
30 points.
Mr. Clutch has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics.
And we're up by 22.
He's shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Bosch, the screen. Johnson kicks to Waiters. Whiteside sets the pick for Waiters. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Horford.
Not in here. Just can't throw stuff up like that around Horford. He sends that one right back.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the 76ers was outstanding. He ended up with 68 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him. great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for checking in, D.A. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this
foul.
And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his first foul. Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 30.
Nana, right to the defense of the basket. 32 points for Mr. Clutch.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Right side of screen. Here's Bosch.
Bosch again. No. Bosch again. Yes.
Bosch has got 12 points in the game.
Like a morning newspaper, a fantastic read by Bosch to measure the trajectory of the shot off the rim. Hunts that one down for second chance points.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Horford, to the left wing. 5 to shoot. The pass to Yabusele.
Yabusele, 3. Nope.
And a miss there on the triple.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Waiters dishes to Johnson. Right side, a screen on Irving. Bosch, the screen. Johnson kicks to Bosch.
Bosch lays it. Timeout, Boston.
Bosch has got 7 now in this quarter.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. He needs a bit more support.
So the Celtics call timeout. The Heat trail by 15. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Shots good by Waiters.
Well, Waiters and confidence, they go together pretty well.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Off the screen.
Oh, wow.
Shot misses. And Miami the other way now. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Olynyk kicks to Clark. And the Heat
on another 3. It's a tempo again.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
The aggressiveness has picked up on both sides of the floor. And I'm not sure what took them so long to muster that, but here we are.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics leading by 7.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the Heat, another 3.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mr. Clutch.
He got fouled.
A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
How about the job he's done at the free throw line?
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
36 points.
Also with a sub. Yabusele's checked in.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Waiters no luck.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, it came up short.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
It goes in!
No better
I will.
To be able to deliver.
Wow.
Like
what a
Those
shot.
stick with you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
I am not expecting that to go in.
Get it to double digits
wow.
just as we get set for the final quarter here. That 3 could be a killer.
And so it's Boston, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
All right, put together.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Heat trail by 11. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Mr. Clutch. Abusele out there with Tatum. Then there's Brown, and it's Rozier in at the point.
Beasley now.
Olynyk with the steal. Here's Beasley. Lays it up off the glass. Beasley's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Miami. Boston leading by 9. Here's Mr. Clutch.
And a right through the defense to the basket.
Good. Mr. Clutch has got 41.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Johnson, the pass to Olynyk. Waiters outside. Back to Olynyk. Beasley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Mr. Clutch.
There's another three. I got it.
Good. Brown making the play. Mr. Clutch has got 44.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Johnson outside. Johnson kicks to Olynyk. Johnson dishes to Olynyk.
Olynyk a three.
And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jump shot.
And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Inside, here's Beasley. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Clutch.
He got to the basket.
Is good. Mr. Clutch has got 7 now in this quarter.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Comes in for Rozier. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Tries from 7.
To the basket.
No good from Mr. Clutch.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling. Exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Irving against Johnson. Unloads from 13.
Olynyk.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Olynyk.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
Oh, wow.
No shot that time, not on target. The Heat go the other way with it. Waiters gets a wide open look, and it's Waiters again missing.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
Dishes it to Olynyk. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing,
Tatum
but
a three.
with control is another, and you need both elements working together. And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead. He needs to find himself out there.
The putback, the rebound by Abusele. Abusele's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it
There's
done.
another three. Oh, wow.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the Heat with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Olynyk. Wash comes in for Michael Beasley. And Winslow subbed in for James Johnson. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Back to Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Waiters. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Real basket later.
Mr. Clutch has got 48.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Right side a screen. Bosch passes to Waiters. And it's Waiters again missing.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
For three, Hayward, and Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his third rebound tonight. And Waiters has it in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Waiters got a
and now
here in the fourth quarter for the Heat.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Waiter. Passes it to Mr. Clutch.
I got fouled.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the
knocked down the post.
That one
misses. That's my first miss in a while.
The Heat trail by 8. Waiters with the ball. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch.
Probably one more game after this, and I'll be done.
And Waiters kicks to Bosch. Waiters with the screen for Bosch. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Let's get back here. Take a 3.
Boston, no good that time either. Miami's won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. He gets it in there. And
good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
He kicks it to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shoots from the baseline.
Oh, my
no
Lord.
Good from Mr. Clutch. And here are the Heat. Now, they're on a 13-5 run. Feeds it to Waiters. The 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
Lucky messed up.
22 is their biggest lead. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Here's Horford.
Horford, yes.
From the wing. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Horford showing some real confidence there. As soon as he gets the ball, he releases it. You could tell right away that one was good.
And Waiters has it in the corner. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And that's 31 points for Dion Waiters.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
Made a basket, laid it.
That one goes in.
This guy is just shredding the defense right now. He's hitting any shots he's putting up.
Bosch, the screen.
Waiters is fouled.
Get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Still struggling to find some consistency as an offensive player, but Waiters does get to the free throw line a fair amount for a guy who shoots so many threes.
And both free throws good for Waiters. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah,
I have
on
another
the same
51
page and
point.
pointed in the right direction.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Mr. Clutch.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Celtics leading by 5. Horford with the screen on Waiters. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Irving.
Kyrie right there.
To get in close.
How about the craftiness when Kyrie on the inside knows how to get to the spot.
Yeah, boy.
And find just enough daylight to score.
Bosch, the screen. Winslow dishes the box.
Bosch.
They set the
Waits.
Waiters outside.
Waiters a 3. No.
Target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Waiter. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Jump shot.
Excellent D there from Waiter.
That's
Short.
he should have drank.
And now he'll go on.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that turns the lead to 6.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
There's Mr. Clutch.
From deep.
Rebound by the Heat. Bosch has got rebound number 5
That's
tonight.
a
And Raiders kicks to Whiteside. And here is Johnson. Bosch, the screen.
Wow, they didn't give it to Waiters there.
Now here's Winslow. And stolen by Hayward.
As Hayward is going to go and dunk it down.
The stuff.
And that's the
I'm probably going to end this
1-2
after
punch
this
right there. I mean, nice steal. And how about the elevation,
last
Kevin,
game tonight,
on the
so
finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs
Very
a quick
strong.
offense like a great play defensively.
So strong, and that
Teammates
kind of
and the
foul.
fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good for
He
Mr.
nails
Clutch.
both. 53 now.
Miami's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. The dish to Winslow. Here's Bosch. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
As soon as Whiteside leaps for that offensive rebound, you just know he's going to finish off that play.
Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Horford with a screen on Waiters. Mr. Clutch. Rebound by the Heat.
I'm just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
To the paint. .34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He feeds it to Hayward. The pass to Mr. Clutch. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Johnson can't hit. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Waiter. That 3 is off the mark from Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Great game again. What was it, 44?
DJ, great game.
Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our post-game interview.
Mr. Shaq, nice win you guys were able to get there. What mentality did you guys have down the stretch trying to hold on to that lead?
That's a great question, Shaq. You know, I think we just did a great job of trusting each other.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, bud?
Haven't talked to you in like forever.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Good.
I'm playing some 2K now.
Nice.
I just got the new Call of Duty.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, it's awesome. You gonna get it?
Probably. I don't know when though.
Who should I play as? I'm playing online, and I'm gonna choose a team.
I don't care. Be the Cavs.
Isaiah's playing terrible.
This just proves how much of a better trade it was for the Celtics.
I know. They should have kept Kyrie.
They were never gonna keep him anyways.
Right.
Good game here, though.
You know what?
51 points. What?
This pisses me off so much.
Why?
That people compare Curry to Jordan.
I'm starting, you know, to be honest, that's why I agree with you. I'm starting to like Curry a little.
I just feel like he's not as good as everyone says he is, you know what I mean?
He is good, dude. Okay, I gotta go get my...
Like, he's a good shooter, but that's all he can do, though.
Yeah, well. Okay, I gotta go get my endorsement money. Let's go.
LeBron's still the better player.
Yeah, for now. Wait, I'm just... Oh, there you go.
I'm sick. Do you think Kyrie's better than Curry?
Yeah. I think the Celtics are gonna win the championships, but you know, give me my endorsement money.
I do indeed.
Thank you. How much money did I get? $1,000, bro. I've been making 700. Yo, I'm averaging 39 points per game. Come on, I need fucking more money than this. I just put up 69 points. I almost hit fucking Kobe Bryant's record.
Oh, thank you again for that LeBron jersey.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah. I know you would. I gotta go get some more exercise because
I hate Skip Bayless. Is that his last name?
Bayless. Oh, Skip Bayless?
He hates LeBron for like no reason.
Yeah, well, I hate everyone at ESPN.
Like he's a complete moron.
I hate everyone at ESPN because they never say anything about the Celtics. And they
like Skip's a complete idiot. He hates LeBron.
And they also...
And he's literally the best player in the NBA.
Okay, let's go. Well, guys, I gotta end this video for today. I will talk to you guys later. See ya. 1 second. Sorry, dude. I was on YouTube.